All right, so we're going to do module 35. We just finished 34, I think, 34, which is question-based selling. We did a lot of role play in that one. And now we're getting into high trust selling, which is a book that, have either of you read that book yet? High trust selling? It's the one I gave it to you.
No, I think that's the third one,
Okay.
I believe.
Okay. So this is a really good book. It was one of the first books I read on sales.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You read it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to read here. It says Cliff Notes. The basis for selling with integrity is your mindset. If your mindset is attached to future commissions, it's difficult to sell with integrity. So that just goes back to that role play we just did. Or the guy that I talked about yesterday who I told him to keep his house because it'd be better for his retirement. If I'm always thinking about finding him a solution that's good for me, then I'm not selling with integrity, right? Because I'm always looking out for me. But if I just, and so it is about your mindset. And so if your mindset is always there, like you're worried about the money, you're always going to be saying things and exuding things, your personality that is about how can I make sure I earn money, right? Whereas if you have a mindset that, and this takes a lot of trust, that I'm just going to, high trust selling, I'm just going to go out into the world and identify needs and serve them. And a lot of times the solution to their problem isn't going to benefit me. It's only going to benefit them, and it's going to not benefit me. And then to add on to that, the more that happens, the better. Takes to believe in that concept takes a lot of trust, because you're going to over and over again be doing things that seem like they are going to not get you business, right? And that's hard to do, because when you do that long enough, you can burn out from that real quick. And so the trust comes in that in this statement, which I've said before, which is you're not going to convince somebody to buy or sell a home. Rarely are you ever going to convince somebody to buy or sell a home. They're going to buy or sell a home because of a life change, something that happens to them or in their life, not something that you tell them. If that's true, then it's not whether they're going to buy or sell a home, it's when they do buy or sell a home, who are they going to use? And so that's the connection from being able to work in a high trust selling way and serve needs and know that just a certain percentage of people buy and sell a home, regardless of what you do. It's out of your control. It's babies, job changes, financial things, divorces, things like that. And if that's the reality, then it's not about what you say to them. So you may as well just say things that help them and know that the payoff to those activities happen because the question isn't whether they buy or sell, it's who are they going to use. And obviously they're going to use the person who seems to be helping them, not the person that seems to be helping themselves. So that's the connection, that's the loop, that's the mindset that you just have to know and believe in your heart to be true. And then you can work and operate in this mode, in your entire career. And I promise you that's the correct mode. Like, that's the right one. You can be successful in other ways in sales. You can. I've watched it happen. I can name the agents who do it. There are other tactics and strategies that you can be successful in. But for a long-term sales career, this is a very good and productive way to do it. It's a foundationally solid methodology. If your mindset is only concerned about your core values as well as caring, serving, and counseling others, you'll have a much higher probability of selling with integrity. The reality is that there are side effects with selling and being attached to the outcome, and other side effects when selling with integrity, unattached to the outcome. Salespeople are attached to the outcome tend to exude a need to sell a home. This can be felt by the purchaser and will turn a buyer off. Selling with a mindset of being unattached to the outcome not only is more likely to benefit the buyer, but this is counterintuitive, more likely to benefit you and your paycheck. When you have this mindset, you exude trust, integrity, in a sense that you're not concerned with the paycheck. You're most concerned with your client's needs. This will ensure they will trust you faster and will receive your guidance well. It will also generate a tremendous number of referrals from your clients to their friends and family. All right, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what we just put into practice in our
Right.
role plays, right?